Yeah, I think it's unique. I think, like we have so many different cultures and, ethnic backgrounds in America that, I think it's time to, start embracing all of them, bringing them in fold and, shoot, that's what really makes America great.
This is Seahawks defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence speaking of Bad Bunny and the Super Bowl halftime selection. It's the antithesis of this.
Good morning. This is a message for the NFL. If you're not the NFL, keep on scrolling. Mainly Roger. I put up with a lot from the NFL. I put up with the whole kneeling. You lost me there for a little bit. You lost me on the whole BLM thing with everyone knelt for, Floyd in the back of the infield, all that stuff. You lost me. 5 teams have lost me. I haven't watched one Detroit Lions game all year with not honoring Charlie Kirk. Can we not just get some good halftime show? I mean, Kenny Chesney sells out Gillette Stadium in Boston. Why? I mean, the biggest concert ever just happened in Michigan, Riley, whatever, for country at the University of Michigan over the weekend. Can we not just get a country halftime show? Bad Bunny? I mean, it's not that I don't like Rihanna, but she wore like this puffy thing. Like I was afraid the whole time she was going to fall. I mean, I had more anxiety over her falling off the stage. Can we just not get a country person, please? Do we have to go so political to where we can't even get a good halftime show?
All right, so this guy, Bad Bunny, is going to be the halftime show at the Super Bowl. And basically the key is this guy hates America. He talked about how he wants to cancel or did cancel some of his concert tour dates because he's worried that ICE was going to pick up his fans outside of the venue. What's up with that? Well, why would that guy be performing at America's game, the Super Bowl? Basically, Jay-Z, the hip-hop artist from Brooklyn, was hired to run the halftime show for the NFL. And so since he hates America and he thinks America's racist, even though he's made millions of dollars off being a entertainer here, he's going to basically try to bring a guy like this, who barely even speaks English, to perform at the halftime show. So the key is Bad Bunny, bad news, because he hates America. He's probably going to do a terrible halftime show. Nobody wants to see hip-hop live like that. It's a studio genre. So do something else during the halftime show.
Hey, did you guys hear Bad Bunny is doing the NFL halftime show? Can't wait to see ICE arrest him on stage live at the halftime show. Gonna be the best halftime show ever. They're gonna show Bad Bunny who the real Bad Bunny is. Didn't he just say he wasn't gonna perform because ICE was going to detain him or arrest him? Well, now it looks like the NFL set it up so we all get to watch it during the halftime show. This is gonna be literally the best halftime show the NFL put on. Bad Bunny, expect to get detained during the halftime show. Let's go, Trump.
Nobody over the age of 18 cares or listens to Bad Bunny. Actually, truly sickening that the NFL is okay with this. They're okay with giving us this slop.
Man, shut your up.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Trump said he don't know why a Hispanic rabbit is at the Super Bowl. Trump don't give a Trump said he talked to the president of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. Sir, you are the president of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. Who was you talking to? All I'm saying is, even though they would try to make us seem like we should be more divided than ever, that is not the truth. We gotta be more united than ever. We are gonna need each other, and we're gonna have to come through for each other, because the United States, heavy on the United. For the first time in 400 years, we're gonna have to help each other. First time in 400 years, there's gonna be no Hispanics in the field to pick the fruits and the crops that we eat. So that means the next group got to step up. Look at the black people. I don't speak for all black people, but I do speak for all niggas. As niggas, we ain't never going back to the field, bitch. If Jesus come back, we'll have to explain it to him. Come out of there, Lord and Savior. We got 400 years of credit in there. We don't even pick fruit roll-ups. So that means for the first time in 400 years.
Piggybacking off of Lawrence, The Athletic asked NFL players their thoughts. One NFC offensive player told them, "I don't even know who Bad Bunny is. I always think it should be an American. I think they're trying too hard with this international stuff." How are so many failing this test? Is this Christian McCaffrey? Like, what is going on here? Bad Bunny is an American. Why do they keep doing this? I mean, open up the schools, man. Oh, my God. Open up the schools. This is what Republicans want, though. They want a dumbed-down electorate. People think that because somebody is brown, or because they're black, or because they speak a different language, that they are not American. Like, it's pure racism. That is what this screams. The anti-intellectualism is crushing us at this point. It is so frustrating. Every single day we have stupidity. We are surrounded by stupidity every day. Another NFC offensive player was quoted as saying, "I do not like it. I'd prefer anyone who's synonymous with football and football culture. I feel like there's tons of artists out there who are fans of the game." Curious. How do you know he's not a fan? I would have quick and easy follow-ups to all of this, because I would guarantee that this person has only heard a song, sees that Bad Bunny speaks Spanish, and equates that to being, let's say, a soccer fan. An anonymous NFC defensive player was put in the piece as saying, "I've heard his music, obviously, but I don't speak Spanish, so I'm not a big fan, but I do think it's cool to have him because America is based on diversity. America was built on immigration. So I feel like having him just furthers that American dream. I like it. I like the choice." The most alarming answer, Q&A rather, was this next one. When asked who their dream Super Bowl halftime performer was, out of 76 votes, dead or alive, 13 said Michael Jackson. Coming in second, Drake. You heard that right. Tied for fourth, Chris Brown and Travis Scott. We know how the NFL protects their own workforce as it pertains to violence against women. And there has been a theme within the NFL that there are suspensions handed out that are falling short, let's say. The fact that they have some who really want to see Chris Brown, excuse me, and I mean, on another plane, the whole Drake angle is really eye-opening, because what it says to me is that although Kendrick's Super Bowl halftime performance was fantastic, full of symbolism, dissected for years to come, politically sound, representative rather, of the U.S., some didn't like it. They didn't like it because they're Team Drake. And that is flat out disappointing. And to even say that Travis Scott should be a Super Bowl halftime performer. Have you seen his concerts? His Coachella set last year was awful. Don't you think that they would want somebody who can really bring the house down and not just be like the people who want Travis Scott? I feel like are those that petitioned and spoke out for Lil Wayne. It just doesn't fit, and it won't fit a Super Bowl halftime show. Maybe the biggest shock of all, another NFC defensive player would say Florence and the Machine for their pick, but I don't know if everybody would rock with that. Well, I could tell you this, all right? I have been to many a festivals. I have seen many a shows. Florence and the Machine, I believe I've seen 2 or 3 times. Never puts on a bad show. Ever. I think the happiest people I have possibly ever seen have been at a Florence and the Machine show. It's just great. I saw her when she broke her foot at Coachella. I saw her at Lollapalooza when unfortunately it was cut short because of rain and thunder and lightning that were coming in. But my God, her performances are great. They're freeing. They're fun. Not saying she's the best I've ever seen, but I'm saying the vibe was awesome. I just want to know who that person is. An NFC defensive player. If you are that person, I will protect your identity. Please DM me on Instagram. I am so curious who this person is. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.